Hi, and welcome to Wrenchin Up, where we tackle the problems and demonstrate the procedures that you, our viewers, ask us about. And today it's about backup cameras. This one doesn't work. And we're going to talk about why that is, how they fail, how to replace them. That's coming right up. Well, today's project comes from Mark, and he lives in Wisconsin. He's actually here with us today. This is his vehicle. Come on in, Mark. And Mark, tell us why your backup camera doesn't work.
Well, it's a bit of a long story, but it was a snowy day here in Wisconsin, which we do get from time to time.
From time to time.
From time to time, especially in the winter. And I had gone grocery shopping, and I went halfway into the garage and opened up the back hatch, right? And took out the groceries, put them away, and came back out, and it was even snowing harder, and the wind was blowing crazy.
I'll bet you were in a hurry to get this back in the garage.
I was in a hurry to get it back into the garage. So, and in my haste, I forgot that the back hatch was open. And I backed into the garage, and the door hit one of the joists in the garage.
Yeah.
Okay, and when it did that, the camera went out.
Right.
Okay, no more camera after that.
So we know that that will take a camera out.
Yes.
We also know that slamming the deck down will take the cameras out too. So.
And it's funny, I was always careful not to do that.
Yeah, because you know better.
I know that.
So here's the thing. These backup cameras, they work great. We all love them. But if you bang the hood hard enough or the hatch hard enough, maybe by slamming it down or maybe backing into something,
Right.
these cameras can go out. The great thing about it is you can get replacement cameras and you can replace it yourself. Tell us a little bit about how you found the replacement camera for your vehicle.
Yeah, I went out on Identifix first and got an identification on the part number and also how the camera looked. Okay, there are a couple different little configurations, and then I went out on eBay and I found one that came from Korea.
Yeah, the car came from Korea too, didn't it?
Yes, it did. And so it came, and it was made by the OE manufacturer, and it looks right. And so I think it's the right replacement.
All right, well, we're going to find out. So here's how you do this job, and we'll get right to it. Before you begin, we always recommend you follow the manufacturer's step-by-step instructions found in a service or repair manual or an online resource.
First thing we got to do is remove the screws from the inside cover. Okay, now we're taking the screws off the handle.
Okay, Mark, now we can just lower this panel down, and that will give us access to what we need right here.
Excellent. Okay, now I'm going to remove the fasteners for the fascia.
Now we're going to use a long pliers and release the plastic fasteners holding on the fascia.
And the only reason they do that is to hold it on while it goes down the factory line.
Yeah. Now, after getting the tail lights loose and the inside fasteners for the fascia, we'll show you what those look like in just a minute, we'll be able to remove the fascia from the hatch lid.
Just like this. And there's the camera.
Well, now the next step is to unplug the old camera from the wiring harness.
Okay, it's on a bracket here. We're going to slide it off first. Pull the connector out.
All right. All right, so now what we have to do is get the screws out of the old bracket. And then the camera should come right out.
Should. Oh.
There we go. Okay, Mark, so I would imagine the next thing we should do is match up the old one with the new one, right?
Yeah, because remember I got that off of eBay,
Right.
and it was just a visual connection. So first of all, let's take a look at these connectors, and the connectors look right. It looks like they are a matte.
They do. It's a different color, but I don't think that makes a difference.
No, it don't make any difference, I don't think. And but on the cameras here, the cameras themselves look right, but they will change brackets, so the brackets are wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the old bracket and put it on the new camera.
Yeah, so the camera is the same,
Yeah.
but the bracket is like reversed. But your solution is great, so just remove the screws,
Yeah.
put the old bracket on the new camera, it should fit right in.
Should work, I would think.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
So next, just plug the camera into the connector, huh?
Yeah, the connector's got a little slide right here, and there's a mount. Just get it on here and slide it on there. Just real easy, just like that. And then connect it together. And you hear the snap, she's locked.
Just like the original equipment one.
Yeah.
So now we probably should test the camera, huh?
That's probably a good idea. Let's do that before.
Then we don't have to take it all apart again if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out.
All right.
Hey, Mark, can you see me?
I see ya.
Awesome.
It's pretty scary.
All right, so the camera does work, so now we just have to reinstall it into the fascia.
Right, right. We didn't break it with your face or anything.
That's a good thing.
Yes. Just like that. And we just screw it back into place. Now that we have the original bracket.
You know, you had mentioned something about somebody putting some sort of silicone or something around there to keep the moisture out.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a smart idea, you know, because it'll also kind of cushion it. You know, give it a little bit of cushion in there, you know, for shocks and stuff.
Yeah, so you're thinking about maybe just install that around and underneath it when you get it tightened in. I see
Yeah,
space right there, you can apply it.
right.
Good idea.
It's not going to hurt anything, and it will help keep some of the moisture out. But this one didn't fail because of moisture; it failed because of shock.
Right.
So,
Okay, now we're ready to put the fascia back onto the hatch. But one of the things you might want to notice is these little plastic clips here are broken, and they're going to break when you pull up the fascia off. In fact, you have to break them. The reason they're on there is when they put this together on the assembly line, they could quickly snap the fascia onto the deck and then tighten up the...
right, yeah, it's just to hold it as it goes down the line, you know, as people are working on it.
Right.
And it's just a temporary holder is all it is.
Yep. Now, you can get these new clips. They're regular body clips.
Right.
Like any other body panel clip. If you want to, and get them at the parts store and put those back on, or you could just simply use the bolts and the nuts. Either way will work just fine.
Yep. That's correct. Excellent. Okay, gentlemen, all we got to do now is mount the fascia back onto the deck, and we're going to use the mounting, just the studs. There, perfect. Look at that.
Great.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, now let's get the plastic liner back on. Well, Mark, that wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't bad at all. The plastic, clips were a challenge, but other than that, it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, it went together pretty well.
And now I got a backup camera, and I can hook up to my trailer all by myself.